She had to have some additional income. She needed to figure out a way to do that. And this opportunity was given to her. And so when she was presented with a Scentsy opportunity, she took that opportunity and she surrounded herself with the people that she needed to have around her to help her not only achieve her graduate school goal, but achieve those Scentsy goals that she set for herself. And then third, I'm sure she spent a lot of time preparing, learning about Scentsy, learning about the products, learning about the things that she needed to do to make her business successful, and then going out and using those tools and resources and making her business successful. But on the other side, she had another goal. I'm sure she did the same thing with graduate school, probably hours and hours of studying and preparing and doing the things she needed to do to reach that goal as well. So the fourth key that we're going to talk about for just a minute, and like Jeff said, it is ironic that I'm talking about it, there is some irony in that, is embracing the journey with a positive attitude. And I think Sherry is a great example of that. She stepped right into that Scentsy business and said, okay, I'm going to see where this ride takes me. I'm going to embrace this journey, and I'm going to do it. I think I can do it, and I'm going to do it with a positive attitude. Now, me, on the other hand, I couldn't even have a positive attitude at Disney World. So who am I to talk about this, right? If I can't have a positive attitude at Disney World. However, I've learned a lot of things in my life, and I know sometimes I feel really awkward. When I get really tired, then I start to cry, and I see other people cry, and then it's just downward spiral from there. But I know that sometimes I feel really awkward standing up here, because I know that you guys love hearing from people at the home office, and sometimes I feel like, oh, people look at us. This is so embarrassing sometimes. Oh, I hate this. But you see us up on stage and you think, oh, they work at Scentsy, their life is great, everything's perfect, and so I just feel weird about that. But those of you that were in my social media breakout know that's not true. So I'm glad I was able to share that with you guys today. But what I do know is the same thing that all of you know about life, is that it can be really hard, and it can be really bumpy along the way. And like Orville and Heidi shared in their adventure, they call it an adventure this morning, is that sometimes it's easy to look back and go, okay, I've learned a lot from that. I wasn't very joyful while I was going through the journey, but I learned a lot from that. And there is one thing I have learned in my life too, and I try not to be nearly as cranky as I was on that Disney World trip. It doesn't necessarily mean that I always succeed. But as I go through hard things, just like Orville and Heidi said this morning, I try to tell myself as I go through that, how can I get through this without making everyone around me feel like they don't want to be around me? How can I go through this with a positive attitude? Yeah, they're having a concert upstairs. Sorry, the building's not going to collapse. I can sense that you were all thinking you needed to duck and cover, so I just wanted to assure you that it's okay. But how can I go through this experience and still maintain, a positive attitude? And that's our challenge to you today. We know you're going to encounter hard things in life and in your business, but as you're going through those things, reach out to those people around you to have them pull you through. Find out who you need in your car. Share with them what your goals are and the obstacles that you're facing. Have them help you overcome those roadblocks. It really is about finding joy in that journey, embracing that adventure, and trying your darndest to have a positive attitude through that. And I really do feel strongly about that, and I just want you to know that I really connect with that, because that's something that I'm really trying to do in my own life. So let me share with you one way that I've found something that's helped me to have a little